China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation has recently captured attention as new images of its surface during and leading up to the 2024 Xi Air Show. These pictures showcased its impressive size and updated design. A video shared by the Chinese state media DEP puts the drone on a runway. The video shows the drone in a yellow primer paint, indicating that it is likely a prototype for the purpose of testing. The Ch-7 is designed to penetrate deep into hostile territories. While evading detection, it's achieved this through a combination of stealth features, high altitude, and extended endurance. All of these are made possible by not having to accommodate a human pilot. The Ch-7 was initially introduced as the 2018 Xi Air Show, where it featured a flying wing shape. This is a rather conventional design for a stealthy drone, similar to developments by South Korea and the United States. However, by 2022, the design had evolved with a longer hump in the center for the engine and more sharply pointed wingtips. The Ch-7 is built for intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance, or ISI. However, recently unveiled displays at Do High Point strongly suggest a combat role for the Ch-7 in particular. The new evidence suggests the Ch-7 will serve a strike role in a naval context, taking advantage of stealth capabilities to go after opposing warships, likely using hypersonic missiles. It can carry anti-radiation missiles and standoff weapons. This development highlights China's growing capabilities in developing Allen Combat Aerial Vehicles, or UAVs. Key design elements of the Ch-7 include a really obvious air intake mounted on top for its turbofan engine. The latest video reveals some refinements to its wing, which is less sharply angled, and an engine exhaust designed to minimize observability and potentially heat signature is a feature vital for stealth aircraft. It has an internal weapon bay housing sensors and weapons, which allows it to maintain stealth while serving different mission roles. The Ch-7 has a wingspan of 26 meters and a length of 10 meters. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 10,000 kilograms, a maximum speed of 926 km per hour, and an endurance of 15 hours. Originally, the manufacturer aimed to have the Ch-7 begin flight testing by 2019 and to be in production by 2022. It's not clear whether these goals have been met. This year, in 2024, reports by the Chinese media say that the Ch-7 had finished testing, a sign that development is nearing completion. The Ch-7 stands out for its potential to fly long distances and potentially penetrate defended airspace. This drone might have strategic importance in a naval context and provide real-time targeting, data to China's long-range missiles, warships or bombers. If you enjoyed my video, please consider buying me a coffee using the link in the description. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. In this photo, we see a display of the Ch-7 managed by the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. At the Xi Air Show, we see a myriad of various missiles lined up in front of and beside the Ch-7. The implication is that these are weapons likely to be used by the Ch-7. Most of these are clearly air-to-air missiles. These will be fitted in the internal weapon bay. However, you see a massive missile in the foreground, and that's, my friend, the YJ-21, or more precisely, the YJ-21E export variant. The YJ-21 is a new ballistic missile designed for attacking warships. They're better known for being launched from warships. For example, the Type 055 destroyer-launched versions fired by aircraft also exist, and we have seen what appear to be a YJ-2 mounted on an H-6 naval bomber previously. So given the presence of the YJ-2 in this display, can the Ch-7 use the YJ-21? I think it's possible. One thing is for certain though. If that is the case, the YJ-21 needs to be carried outside the internal weapon bay because it's too big. That could of course compromise the stealth capability of the Ch-7. Then again, the YJ-21 is believed to have a huge range extending well above 1,000 kilometers. So it might not matter if the Ch-7 is not stealthy while carrying and launching this weapon. This particular combination could have far-reaching implications for naval warfare in the Western Pacific.